Alright y'all, Hunter and I are back here. We're going to do a quick, I don't know, maybe an hour or so loop to try to find the first shed of the year. We have a handful of bucks back here, but one popped up on camera if you guys were following along the last week of our season, and he shed both sides in the last like 4 days. And he's been around here a lot because he's been on the trail camera a bunch. So they got to be close. They got to be close. And then Jack is around here too, but he lost his rack probably a month and a half ago. So someone could already have those on their living room mantle, or they're sitting in the woods somewhere waiting for us. So we're gonna take a little loop and pray that we get on the board for the first sheds of the year. That's the goal today.
So you gotta call it now. Which shed are you finding today? Side and points.
Go with the left side of, he's a mainframe 8, but he splits on both of his G2s. Big brow tines on it. That's what we're going for today. We'll take anything, so that's what we're going for today. Is there one way in somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at that.
That's the right side.
That's right side.
Oh man.
We literally just talked about it. I said we're gonna find the left side. Hunter just says, hey, there's a shed right here. And this is the right side of that buck. Look at this, is crazy. This deer looks old in the pictures, and this rack is not big at all, but he's got a lot of character. But I mean, big brow tines and those splits, that's awesome. We were coming back here to find one of these sides, and here it is.
Freshy.
Hunter pointed it out. It was right here. I bet you. So this is his right side. You know what? This is his. He lost this one first.
Really?
So the other one is not going to be far because he's been on the camera the last 2 nights. I think he lost it 2 nights ago. It can't be far. I mean, I can't imagine this shed is far. But that's cool. He was walking right through here and dropped it. That didn't take us long.
Not at all. That old look to it.
Yeah, he does. I mean,
I don't know.
he's got a little mass to him, at least.
Yeah.
A little bit. He'll be a nice deer next year.
Yeah, he will.
He grows. Well, let's do a little loop in here. Dude, I can't imagine that other shed is far. I think
right.
I have to, actually, I'll look at the photos, but I think he lost that one first.
Well, we've got one on the board so far for today. Problem with where we are, there's good bucks in the area that they've been getting on the trail camera. Unfortunately, right now we're in some big woods. You know, there's not a lot of pines back in here, not a lot of pine thickets especially. So we're really just picking up on the deer trails, which there's a good amount of deer sign back through here, but the hardwood's just, you never know.
Little rub right there. Well, folks, we're nearing the end of our walk. Just a quick one, little hour power walk to get out and feel the natures. But we found one of the sides of the buck that we were actually in here looking for because he shed his rack in the last 5 days. The other side is in here somewhere. It's not far because he's been on the camera a bunch, and he came in like 4 days ago with both sides, then dropped one, then dropped the other about a day and a half later. So it's in here somewhere. We'll have to come back and do another loop unless we find it randomly here on the way out, which could very well happen. So Hunter spotted it with his eyes. I don't know what else he would spot it with, but it's a cool little unique rack. This will be a really, really cool buck next year. Hopefully he sticks around. What's up? We're back. Yesterday, Dean and Hunter found half the whatchamacallit buck. Flamethrower. Buck showed up with like 2 weeks left in the season, stuck around, and he shed. Actually, I think Dean and Hunter found the first side that he shed, and we're going to look for the second. It's got to be around here somewhere because we saw it. We had him on camera with it on, and then the next night he was on camera with it off. So it's got to be around here somewhere. We're going to go snoop around a little bit, see if we can find it. We got about an hour and a half maybe. Put some miles on the boots. I got my rubbers and it's wet, so I'm gonna have some wet socks, which is not my favorite, but beggars can't be choosers. At least we got this banana. I don't. It's all about finding that first one, you know. You get those shed eyes back. You start seeing them a little better. We just gotta find that first one. I got a stick. Sometimes when you're shed hunting, a lot of these guys get on just like a mission to walk and move as fast and as far as they can, and obviously covering more ground, you're gonna have a better opportunity to find more sheds. But are you? That's the question. Sometimes you gotta just stop and kind of observe a little bit. See your surroundings. See it. But this is a good day to shed hunt, that is for sure. A lot easier to see with no sun glaring through the clouds. Or onto the ground, I should say. A lot easier to see the sheds, especially bigger ones. Once the snow melted, which obviously it has, everything's matted down, and those sheds kind of sit up on top of everything, usually, if they're freshly dropped. Get yourself out into this open country. Feels a little bit better. Thick in there. Did you see anything?
Nope. I'm covering a little bit more of it, actually. That was yesterday.
Oh. So we just gotta stay on this line.
Yeah, stay. Yeah, the more left. I mean, their houses are closer to that, but
Yeah, the houses are right there.
so
It's pretty wet and thick in there.
can't go much more left, I guess.
We use Onyx maps literally throughout the entire year because there's so many different things, that you can. There's so many different things that you can use it for. But while we're shed hunting, number one, it's fun to put the tracker on and just watch your little line, your little path through the forest create itself. But I shed hunted this area with Hunter yesterday, and it's thick back here. It's a big woods in some spots, and I want to know which area, like where I was and what I hit. Well, I got my tracker from yesterday. I can see my whole route that I took yesterday, and I'm literally walking almost parallel to it, but maybe 100 yards in one direction. I'm avoiding all the areas that I already hit. I'm just trying to be as efficient as I can and cover the woods. But it's easy to overlap and not be efficient while you're walking because you're hitting the same areas. Use the onX tracker, and I'm literally watching that thing as I'm walking, saying, no, I gotta go left, I gotta go right to avoid the spots I hit yesterday, hit the new spots, try to be most efficient when you're shed hunting. Dino's onX tip of the day. The sign you find when you're shed hunting. Look at this, just perfect scrape area. Little trail trifecta into a little ridgetop bedding area, grapevine bedding area, and they're still pawing it out right now. It's look at the licking branches are just destroyed. This was just a one big scrape in the rut. Beat up everywhere. It's unreal. I bet Jack was working it. I bet Jack was back here working it. That'd be a sweet trail camera spot. Video blows like right on this tree right here. Perfect. Still in it. This is a cool little area in here, and oftentimes these deer will come in here under these pines for a little thermal cover, hang out, especially when there's a lot of snow on the ground. A Titleist NXT Tour Ball, low end. All you wanted to do is find a couple of sheds. You walk and you walk. I don't know. It's just thick.
It's thick.
Go
It's hard.
through it 6 different times and walk right over it.
Yeah.
But I think that thing is close.
It's gotta be.
If those guys are hunting, the deer are coming past them unless they're coming from right over there.
Yeah, they have to not be in woods.
No. But if they got feet out, the deer are going to stop there before they get here.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
Yeah, it's a tough spot. It's a good spot, but it's...
great. There's so many deer. I mean, there's deer.
Yeah, there's so many deer back.
It's insane. But it's chilly. Thank God for this jacket.
Yeah, it is cold. My ears are freezing.
We live to play another day. Get back after it later. Well, probably next week at this point because we're about to get buried in snow.
Yeah.
At least we found one side. You guys did. Good job.
Thanks.
Proud of you.